Give it up for me one more time. So why not? I'm always giving it up for everybody else. Hey guys, I'm happy to be here. I'm still getting used to having friends again now that the pandemic's over. That's in plural. If you never, most people don't laugh at that, don't feel bad, because most people have never found themselves in a long period of time where they have one or fewer friends. And I'm spending a lot of time hanging out with ghosts that you didn't know were there and you're not sure are real. I had one in my apartment just in the corner, just kind of hanging there with one arm, and I just looked at it and was like, all right, I guess I got a quiet disabled roommate for a few hours. My friends are like, are you scared of that? I'm like, no, because ghosts aren't scary because they're just there hanging out, watching TV with me. I'll tell you, like, one time I was walking down the street with my dog, and I thought this old guy we passed said something nice to my dog, so I was going to turn around and be like, hey, thanks, old guy, she is a great dog. And I was like, holy shit, there's no old guy or rake. And that's when I first realized that rakes get to be ghosts too. I'd never be scared of a rake in any shape or form or see through. That was cool. I got a stepmom, that's pretty cool because my original parents were separated for a few years. My mom decided to be dead. The thing about that struck me the most strange was we kept the furniture that she died on for a while, and then people were like, ew, that touched a dead body, like they're gonna die now? I was like, exactly, because you have no idea how hard it is to take a nap on furniture like that without anyone walking by like, holy shit, did it take another one? My dad's awesome, that's why I'm happy I got a stepmom now. She's pretty cool. I told him I'm non-binary. Actually, I told my dad first over Eggs Benedict breakfast. Don't remember what he was having. It was definitely less interesting. He just said, I know. And then he's like, are you mad at me I didn't teach you about this sooner? I was like, I'm honestly too distracted by you knowing to worry about the last part. But I did think about it, like I was telling him that in my 30s, so I was like, no, I'm not mad at him. I met so many other people I could be mad at if I wanted to. That's awesome. He gave me a cool stepmom, he gave me a dog. He bought me a guitar when I was 18 and depressed, and then I wasn't depressed anymore, because that's how I learned that my depression has switches, so I just gotta do shit to not be depressed. Yeah, my dad teach me shit. The thing that was weird about my dad saying I know when I told him I'm non-binary is most people's reaction when they meet me is so you're gay, you know, into dudes and all that. I'm like, I guess close enough. I never really denied it because it was like I'm just kind of saying that's a bad thing now, and also I didn't exactly know non-binary until I was in my 30s when a 22-year-old taught me. Which is why I'm not mad at young people over this, because they blazed the trail I didn't know was there. I was 14 when I first realized I'm pretty sure I'm not going to finish society's definition of a dude. Conveniently, my parents chose to send me to an all-guys Catholic school. So with priests and staff, football coaches, and every classmate, I had an example of every kind of masculinity in the world, like none of that's me. I was also known as the gay bully at that time. I think the reason people called me gay is the reason they called me gay at this point was because my method of bullying people was any guy I saw acting a little bit out of pocket, I'd just walk up to him and give him a hug and offer a compliment too. They didn't know what to do with that. They freaked out. I got hit and called gay and that other F word a lot. I gotta tell you, when you're called that over a hug, it really takes the sting out of it. Now it's like, it feels like nothing if someone says that to me now. I didn't even get in trouble for all that, and I was doing it to mess with people. The closest I got was one meeting with the school principal, and he just opened his folder up. He's like, we're here over a hug? Why? I don't even care what the reason is. Just get the hell out of here. That was a deliberate plan of attack because I knew I couldn't fight because a little bit before that, this kid dropped me in the locker room so fast that that same teacher decided it couldn't possibly count as a fight. Because otherwise, that's not fair to me. Some of my friends still call me gay. And the reason they like to use is they don't see me bringing any women around, which is true. But if they were paying closer attention, they'd notice I don't bring any men around either. You can probably tell by the sound of my voice, I'm a pretty uncomfortable person. A lot of anxiety, and I already talked about ghosts, but I tend to just be with those guys a lot. No sadness intended. Cool. I was confused in a cemetery recently. I'd never been in one before because most of my relatives are somewhere in the national park system, allegedly. I had to look up what you're supposed to do, and I was then immediately confused because I realized I wasn't going to visit the good grandma. So the first one was bring some cleaning products to clean the headstone so it lasts forever. And I'm like, you're not the good grandma, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be the last one to visit you anyway. This is okay. I know where it is now, it's good. And then the second one was bring flowers, and then again, problem, not the good grandma. And I decided to just go and do what they do in movies. I'm just gonna talk to the rock with my grandma's name on it. And then I noticed that there was a dead cousin there that I knew was dead, but I didn't know was there. And then I found myself being ooh, sorry kid, I'm just here to talk to the rock with grandma's name on it. And then I turned so it couldn't hear me. And then I stayed there for 3 hours blaming the dead for everything. Extremely cathartic, go do it. Thank you, I'm Jason Brown.